Hey, it's Dusty Showers from the second basement, and I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday, Casey? I think it's Wednesday, and we are in beautiful Lake Charles, Louisiana. We just came back from dinner, and we wrapped up another day with some disappointments, but overall, I think it was a success. We had three flat tires, and apparently the rim was damaged, and or I'm sorry, not the rim, but the tire was blown out. And I knew that there was some damage. I wanted to see if we could still manage without it. But with the high pressure tires, that ended up causing another flat. So we went ahead and just replaced the whole tire, which means we don't have any tires left. So if we have another blowout on a tire, we need to switch to a lesser bike, or I think what I might do is just have Casey like hold it in front of it. Casey, quit watching TV. Now I'm watching the vampire movie. So yeah, we just
At
turned
least
on
it's
the
not
TV.
Twilight, a real vampire movie.
We turned on the TV just to kind of have motion while we do all this, and of course it was a naked girl. So I changed the channel. Casey said, "No, change it back," and I said, "No, we cannot have that in this room." So that's not true at all. But we did a thing with Braylon from Fox 29 today. That's going to air tomorrow at noon. So thank you to Braylon and everyone at Fox. Today's ride was about 67 miles. Once we got through the flat tires, everything really turned out to be okay. I wasn't feeling very well, and so once I got through that and not feeling well, I had a chocolate shake, and that made everything all better. But while I was going through that with my bike and having the flat tires, you really start to kind of curse the bike and, why are you doing this to me? And the more I thought about it, it brought me back to an old soccer coach that I had. His name was Hubert Vogelsinger, and he was a crotchety old Austrian, and he would coach me when I go out to camp for 3 weeks out in California, and we would always have to do these flying Austrians, and 25 flying Austrians, and I still hear his voice, like it was yesterday. What he taught us about our soccer ball is to treat it like your lover. Your ball is your lover. Treat it well. Don't sit on your ball. So as soccer players, you'd always just sit around and sit on your soccer ball, and he taught us not to do that because it's our lover. And it wasn't until a couple of years after that I was in, I believe we were in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with him, and he was our coach. And I had some time to talk with him after hours, and really found out that this crotchety, mean old man really had such a passion and a love for the sport, and there was a heart deep inside that. And that was kind of a flashback I had today when I was thinking about my bike, and I was cursing the flat tires that I had. And I realized that my bike is not my adversary, it's my partner. And for it to get me to my destination, to Los Angeles, I need to treat it like, I know it's going to sound funny, but I need to treat it like my lover. And, or probably I could use a better word or a different word, but in the spirit of Hubert Vogelsinger, that's the word I'm going to use. So, instead I said I need to look back and how can I take care of my bike, and even, just a sense of this is not, like, I get a flat, and it's not my adversary, it's something that's a part of me. And so then that got me thinking about when you get sick, or if you have cancer, and your body is it's your partner, it's your ally, it's all those things, and it's not your adversary. And so many times when, and I don't do this right, eating right, I try to eat right, I try to exercise, but it's difficult, and you really have to look at that and say, you treat it well, like my bike, and not curse it when it doesn't work right, and when your body, like I have old knees, and don't curse them. And so when you get sick, remember who your real ally is, and I think there's a term, something like the body is a temple, and I'm sure it's been written much more eloquently than that. But here's the deal. It's late, and I'm really, really tired, so I don't remember all my exact quotes. So, but I could probably quote Twain if I had to. Going off on a tangent, am I, Casey? Yep, okay. Well, tomorrow we head to Texas. And, two more quick stories. Casey and I were talking at dinner, and it said, can you believe we're almost at Texas? And it's like if I went and said to my mom, Mom, I'm going to ride my bike, like when I was a kid. Okay, that's fine. Where are you going? I'm going to Texas. I've almost ridden my bike from Tampa Bay to Texas. It's like a long way. And yeah, I don't need you to remind me how long it's going to take to get through Texas, but we're doing great, and I really, really appreciate all your support. One last story. We were in Mobile with Margaret, Casey, and me. We were out walking, and we were heading up to one of the local pubs, and this cat came up and started walking along and talking to us, and he spent some time in a bar. He said that the police told him that he drank too much and he needs to go home, so he said he was going to go home and sleep on the porch, right, Casey? Yeah, and I got a feeling that this guy probably drinks quite often, but I was walking in my loudmouth shorts, and I don't know what I had on for a shirt. Might have even been this. And as we're walking, he looks at me and he says, Dusty, something tells me that you a peculiar guy. And that was just because I had the pink shorts on. And that keeps sticking with me, that I'm a peculiar guy. And I don't know exactly what that means, but I absolutely love the way that he said it. So, although the second baseman fights breast cancer in unusual ways, maybe we kind of fight it in peculiar ways too. So we need all your support. I need to get $500 before I get out of Louisiana. Please, tomorrow, help me reach a goal of $500 before tomorrow. And then Texas, we got a big goal after that. I need your help. Please check out secondbaseman.org, where we're helping friends, people that I know personally, with their struggles and fights and challenges with breast cancer. So thanks. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.